My Chemical Romance has reunited, and they are on an ongoing 2025 tour at the moment. And a lot of their millennial fans are unhappy with the results and are threatening to sell their tickets because of the band putting on a bunch of woke, politicized stunts on stage. Per The Mirror, fans are threatening to sell their tickets after MCR's first performance on the Long Live the Black Parade tour. Fans cited politically charged theatrics, which found political candidates executed on stage, deeming it woke, not only woke, but also weird and demonic. This was one of the comments on Facebook.
I'm sorry, but when you use that word, that's a very, very good way to get normies to tune out of your criticism. Like, as soon as you start using, and I understand, but the second you start using the word demonic, normies, their eyes glaze over and they're like, okay, so you're
this isn't demonic. This is just pretentious art nerd BS. Yeah. They also started before the tour issuing a bunch of arbitrary rules for their fans, including the first rule mocking crowds at graduation ceremonies, saying families of 4 and under are expected to applaud for 30 seconds at a time only. Any family or gathering of 5 or more members can only snap fingers and hoot. Clapping or hollering of any kind is strictly prohibited. They also have prohibited no weapons, dental tools, or otherwise. They said, please do not throw hair. Fight only when fought upon. Non-combat is discouraged in all areas. No touching. All feet must be covered from sight with foot coverings of some kind. Fun having is mandatory. Mandatory fun is healthy for the mind. No time for bad times unless timing is bad, whereas make time feel worse, and so forth and so on. Give more than you have. Take what has been given only. And the last rule, only sing along when unsure of the correct lyrics. So they started this off with really just like pretentious
LOL,
art shit.
So random.
Like, I'm already short on patience having read these stupid rules that they came up with. And they followed this up in their live performances by performing an experiment, which is called a practice of democracy, according to Gerard Way. So they give out these signs in the stadium to their fans, which say yay or nay on each side. And they explain that they're going to conduct an election as some kind of, commentary on democracy and the political system. I have a video of them conducting the election, which a lot of people really loved. I thought this was really incredibly clever. So let's take a look.
The Instagram link?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, gosh.
An experiment, maybe a practice of democracy. When you came in, you got a sign. Yes, you got a sign. One side says yay. The other...
I can see your bald spot. It's not...
Bro is subscribed to AARP magazine.
Side says nay.
They're loving it.
What we're going to do here is have an election.
What is this weird voice that he's doing?
Like, bro, sing the song.
Just sing the damn song.
This is like the music version of just put the fries in the bag.
Literally.
Pay attention to the big red round circle in the center. You'll see our 4 candidates
so they
for
have
election.
A public execution you're about to see.
You will get a chance to vote them in or out of office. Sienna, are you ready? Now, who rejects these individuals and does not want to elect them, say nay. Up, all around. Let me see the black if you disagree. Now I need to hear you. I don't know. We have one more try. There's only one more color. And that's yay! Who would love to elect these individuals? Let me hear you. All together, yays and nays, up at the same time. Yay and boo! Let me hear you. There's a lot of fucking ready. Let's go! Roll!
So exciting.
Ready? Set! Fire! Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Yeah. So that's the big election stunt. And I knew as soon as My Chemical Romance posted the promo video for this reunion tour that it was going to include some woke posturing against Trump, because there are all of these quasi Fourth Reich aesthetics that they're adopting into the set. Just you can see by the weird symbol that's on the podium in front of Gerard Way that they're trying to hint at something like this is a form of artistic protest against the right being in power in America. And some of the comments were truly a trip. One said, "I love whatever is wrong with him." Another one said, "He reminds me so much of Heath Ledger's Joker. I'm so excited for Philly." Another one said the political commentary throughout this performance was freaking amazing, and I have so much respect for everyone who worked on it.
To be fair, that if there was like some right-wing singer who did something like this, it would be even more cringe.
Another one that I agree with said MCR doing role-play theater kid shit is a recession indicator. I don't know why, but that's kind of directionally correct. And so there has been a bifurcation in the My Chemical Romance fan base between the millennials who liked this band as teenagers back when they were cool, and the Zoomers who like this band because of what it represents to them, the kind of community that has been formed around it, which is largely made up of leftists. And all of the Zoomers are speaking out saying, "How dare you call MCR woke? They've always been woke. You're new here. You must be a new fan." They're saying this to people who have liked the band for over a decade, by the way.
Well, then why is it like, why how dare?
This one said, yeah, so if you're deeply disappointed by the woke agenda of My Chemical Romance, please give me your tickets. I would be happy to endure this on your behalf. Another one said the amount of people who went to the first stop of the My Chemical Romance tour complaining that they've become woke and the show was propaganda. Are you new here? Have you not listened to the Black Parade album?
Well, okay, so actually
and the lore and the
is,
theatrical shows? This is why I was saying I hate when music has lore, because this is what I'm referring to, this corny shit.
Beyond just okay, so that's actually a good point to hit on there, which is that the beauty of well-done art is that you can have a message like this and it can be layered into the music. It can be layered into the production, and it can be shown in a way that is palatable to everyone, because not everybody, for instance, like when I listen to music, it's not often about the lyrics, because being partially deaf means I only hear part of the lyrics half the time anyways. Music is a lot more about presentation and arrangement than it is necessarily about the lyrics themselves. So it's about how artful your messaging is. The lyrics of a song intertwined with a well-done production can be elegant. This, what we just watched, was anything but elegant, and that's probably more what they're talking about than they are about the actual messaging themselves. They're talking about the inartful way in which you put across your very theater kid opinion. And I would have the same take if it was like, I don't know, who's a right-wing musician?
Ariel Pink.
Okay, like
don't
if
know.
Ariel, I don't know. I mean, I know who that is.
Came
but,
to mind.
If Ariel Pink did a mock election, I would also find it cringe.
Right.
But I don't think I don't know if Ariel Pink would do that.
We have a 20 from 7, Pastor B. What in the flesh hell? Unhinged theater kid with a microphone. I have ultra woke fatigue. This is how most of the millennial fans who have liked this band from the beginning are feeling right now. They're not interested in attending this tour if it means they have to watch stupid political performance art instead of listening to the songs that they loved. The main argument for the young fans saying MCR has always been woke is that they do gay stuff together on stage. Do you have that visual for us? There's one of
Wait, which one was it?
From Amelia on Twitter. They turned My Chemical Romance woke.
No, I don't have that one.
It's this link here.
Okay. All right, here we go.
And they have, kissed each other or licked each other on stage at different times throughout the years. And this is their argument for MCR having been woke and earned their woke bona fides before it was cool. And then another one said, My Chemical Romance is woke? I can't believe it. The band full of gay people is woke? So shocking. They're referring to a bunch of straight married men, men who are married to women who have families. They're not gay. Like, there's nothing about these men that is gay. You cannot describe them as gay. They are all married to women and have children with those women. And have been for a long time. Every last one of them. Yeah. So I don't know where they got the idea that these people are gay. But it is true, though, that Gerard Way has been woke for a long time. Maybe before the word woke was in the popular lexicon. Because in an interview about the initial breakup of My Chemical Romance in 2012, he said they felt the band wasn't needed anymore because Barack Obama was in power.
That is crazy work.
I rest my case. So you're saying the excuse for the band breaking up in 2012 is that you weren't needed anymore because the left was in power. Even though Obama had been in office for several years,
and we were still at war in foreign countries. We were drone striking foreign countries. The country was just as bad as it was under Bush. Yeah. But sure, why not?
And as recently as I think this interview from 2019, Gerard Way was saying, it's nice and flattering that everyone wants us to get back together and tour again, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're just has-beens. We're washed up. I don't know what changed their mind, but when people heard about a My Chemical Romance reunion tour, they thought they were going to have the opportunity to listen to these songs that hold a lot of nostalgic importance for them and that means something to them. And instead, what they got for their tickets was watching a bunch of theater kid posturing BS. And I think that's kind of cheating your fan base out of what they were promised. The people who are excusing this are just, a bunch of Zoomers who were introduced to the band through TikTok or something.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.